that depends. In my home country, I prefer to use public transport because the infrastructure is very well developed. But in other countries, I might prefer to use private vehicles, as for the reasons you mentioned.
Thank you for sharing us me. One day I will go to visit your country and try to use public transport.
I think you will really enjoy the experience.
I hope so.
Okay.
Good morning, Most.
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
I'm very well. And yourself?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, today, I'd like for you to talk about the topic regarding private vehicles and public transport.
That is a very interesting topic. I would like to discuss this topic with you
As well.
as well. Please go ahead, teacher.
So, Most, can you tell everybody what you prefer to use? Private vehicles or public transport?
I prefer using private vehicles to public transport.
Okay.
Very well. Before we take a look at the positive points about private vehicles, I would like you to share with everyone some negative aspects about using public transport.
You said you prefer using private vehicles to public transport, right? Now we would like to hear from you why you don't like using public transport. Can you tell us some disadvantages of public transport?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Can you speak loudly, please?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead.
Actually, I have many reasons to share with you why I don't like public transport. But I will give you only a few examples.
Very good. Keep going.
Firstly, sometimes the public transport schedule does not well suit your personal schedule. In addition, the public transport can experience unforeseen delays for various reasons.
Various reasons. Very good.
Secondly, public transport is usually overcrowded because many people have decided to use public transport because of environmental awareness and economic benefit. Thirdly, since there are many different people using public transport, you are very unlikely to have any privacy. That's all.
Thank you for sharing your negative points about public transport. Now I'd like to hear about your positive points about using private vehicles. Can you please share some examples with the group?
Because you said that you prefer using private vehicles, right? Now we would like to hear from you why.
Sure, teacher. I would be happy to share with you.
Very good. Keep going, Most.
Firstly, a private vehicle enables you to save time. You don't have to wait because there is no defined schedule. Defined schedule such as there would be with the bus, train, or any public transport. Secondly, a private vehicle allows you to travel alone or with people you know personally. Last but not least, you can travel at your own pace and take breaks
Take break.
whenever you want to.
Thank you very much, Most, for sharing your positive points about travelling by private vehicle.
Which one do you prefer, using private vehicle or public transport?
That depends. In my home country, I prefer to use public transport because the infrastructure is very well developed. But in other countries, I might prefer to use private vehicles, as for the reasons you mentioned.
Thank you for sharing us me. One day I will go to visit your country and try to use public transport.
I think you will really enjoy the experience.
I hope so.
Okay, thank you very